Then I confess, here on my knee, before high heaven and you, that before you, that next unto high heaven, I love your son. My friends were poor, but honest. Oh, and so's my love. 'Tis thy name that is thy enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? 'Tis nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other word would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and for that name which is no part of thee, take on myself.
My mistress with a monster is in love, near to her close and her consecrated bower, while she was in her dull and sleeping hour. A crew of patches, rude mechanicals, that work for bread upon Athenian stalls, were met together to rehearse a play intended for Duke Theseus' nuptial day. The shallowest thick skin of a barren sort, whom Pyramus presented in their sport, forsook his scene and entered in a brake, when I at this advantage take, an ass's knoll I fixed upon his head, anon his thisbe must be answered. And forth my minute comes, for they him spy that the wild geese, or the creeping fowler eye, or russet patted shoves, rising in the sword, rising and cawing at the cannon's support, severed themselves and madly sweep the sky, so at his sight away his fellows fly.
Think not that I love him, though I ask for him. 'Tis but a peevish boy, yet he speaks well. What care I for words? Yet words do well when he speaks to those that hear. It's pretty youth, not very pretty. Then I confess, here on my knees, before high heaven and you, that next to you, and before high heaven, I love your son. My friends were poor, but honest, and so is my love. Be not offended, for it hurts him not that he is loved of me. What fire is in mine eyes? Can this be true? Stand I condemned for pride and scorn so much? Contempt farewell? And why? I pray you. Who might be your mother that you insult, exalt, and all over the wretched? What though you have no beauty? As by my faith, I see no more in you than without candle may go dark to bed. May you be therefore proud and pitiless. Why? What means this? Why do you look on me? I see no more in you than in the ordinary of nature's sales work. Why? I must die, and if not by thy hand, thou art no servant of thy masters. Against self-slaughter there is a prohibition so divine that cravens my weak hand. Come, here's my heart. Something's afford, soft, well, no defence. Obedient as the scabbard. What is this? The scriptures of loyal Leonatus. Sir, spare your threats, for the bug which you fright me with I seek. To me, life has no commodity. The crown and the comfort of my life, your favour. I do give loss, but I do feel it gone, but not know when it went.
Then I confess, here on my knees before high heaven and you, that before you, and then onto high heaven, I love your son. My friends were poor, but honest, so's my love.
What? Do you tremble? Are you all afraid? Alas, I blame you not, for you are mortal, and mortal eyes do not endure the devil. Avaunt, though the dreadful minister of hell.
Madam, you have done me wrong, notorious wrong. Lady, you have, pray you, peruse that letter. You cannot now deny it is your hand. Write from it, if you can, in hand or phrase. You can say none of it, or grant it, if you can.
Even or odd. Come the mass, even night, shall she be 14? Susan and she. God rest all Christian souls. Whereof an age, well, Susan is with God. But as I said, on the mass, eve at night, shall she be 14? That shall she marry. I remember it well. 'Tis since the earthquake now, 11 years, and she was weaned. I never shall forget it.
Think not that I love him, though I ask for him. 'Tis but a peevish boy, yet he talks well. But what care I for words? Yet words do well. When he speaks, it pleases those that hear. 'Tis a pretty youth, not very pretty. But sure he's proud, yet his pride becomes him. He'll make a proper man.